I did that. All right, guys. Welcome to the land, episode 71. My name is Ian.
Roberto.
How's your weekend, Rob? How's shooting?
Good. Oh, dude, it's great. I thought, moving here, I thought I would never, I thought I wouldn't shoot out here, but I found a good spot.
Oh yeah. How far is
A
it?
little secret spot.
You have to drive far for
It's
it?
about an hour and a half.
Oh shit. That's whatever, I guess.
It's nice though, bro.
It does.
We can
look nice.
it's just a whole valley to ourselves, bro.
Oh, okay. And is it like low key? Like there's not much people? Was it just you guys?
No, it was just us.
Damn.
I felt like I was on an episode of Grand Thumb. His little
Oh yeah.
whole area. It was like that. Yeah.
Where does he live?
But we're thinking about setting up. What's up?
Do you know where he lives?
I'm not sure. It looks somewhere up north.
Okay.
Northwest.
It does look.
Yeah, I think it's up there.
Okay. What are you saying though?
We're just thinking about setting up some like unknown targets and shit, like unknown distance shoots and stuff.
Oh, okay. I see.
But it's cool.
What did you shoot?
I brought my Glock, and it was an AK. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, March. This is the best fight month we've ever had. But UFC 286 just happened in London, England. Any fights from? I think I'm good. We can just go right
there's just controversy about the Makaev fight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Supposedly he tapped during like 3 submission attempts, but I don't know. I thought Makaev looked like a monster in there.
Yeah. There's I'm anxious to know if Phil Ho could have torqued it more. Like, the whole sport of BJJ is like you're not trying to ruin someone's career with an injury, right? You kind of, some people go hard on a submission immediately. Some people kind of ease it in, a slow pain. So I wonder if he could have. I think he could have like completely shattered Makaev's knee,
right,
with that submission attempt.
It's like I like how you explain it, because like Charles and Tony Ferguson, remember when he had the arm bar and stuff?
Yeah.
But Charles didn't want to do it, but he needed to do something worse, so he tucked it under the armpit.
Yeah, dude.
Which is nuts. I mean, another example of like Nicky Rogers recently cranking Gordon's ankle,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, I guess some fighters they don't want to ruin another fighter's career, so I get it.
Yeah. And then even in Makaev's position, like the commentator said it too, like they kind of didn't understand why he chose to fight someone that isn't in top 15.
Right.
So if Makaev did tap, it's a lose-lose situation. He loses to an unranked fighter, and he should have never taken that fight in the first place.
Yeah.
So, man, I hope he's okay though. That knee looks gnarly. But hats off to him. He got a submission right after. So I mean, from a net crank or whatever. So man, that guy is spooky.
Is that 3 straight for him?
I think so. Yeah.
Jesus, man.
So I'm sure we'll see him take a break for, I don't know, a year, I would think, just to see how bad that injury is. Because man, his knee was like completely like inverted. It was so bad. We can talk about Sam Patterson versus Yanal Ajmuz. That was the one where it was a first round TKO.
Oh yeah.
And Sam Patterson was he still thought he was in the fight. Probably a whole
That
minute
was a good
after.
minute. Yeah, just fighting back to
Yeah,
whoever was in front of him, dude.
spooky, man.
No, you need to scan his brain, bro.
Hmm.
That's really scary. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Did you think it was a good stoppage?
I thought it was a good stoppage.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because Sam Patterson it looked like he was trying to find something to hold on to while he was getting his face punched in. But I don't know, man. It's so weird seeing people's like response when they're coming back to it.
Yeah, and for it to be that long, that has to be a first, dude.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because usually a fighter will grab like the ref's ankle or something.
Right. Exactly.
But this guy was.
That guy
He was
had like
trying to block punches, man.
he had like what 5 people surrounding him, like just trying to get him back to reality.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky. Main card, Marvin Vettori gets it done against Roman Dolidze. That one hurt me, man. Because I knew like obviously you can't put out Marvin Vettori through striking. And Roman was really trying to chase that finish in the first round, even though he might have been rocked, but he didn't look close to being finished, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like Roman really, he always relies on that right hand, which it did land a couple times, but like Marvin's just so hard to put out, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then his cardio's, he may look tired, but he can go all 5, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That one hurt me, man. It really did.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting Marvin to wrestle, but I guess, obviously Roman is dangerous on the ground, so hats off to Marvin. He had a really good game plan in the second and third rounds with the late kicks, everything. But go ahead, sorry.
That third round, I could count that as a 10-8 too.
Oh, okay.
Just because Marvin was up on strikes, like
almost
double, dude.
Yeah, just Roman spamming that right hook was not the best. Plus, he was coming straight out of Tiger Muay Thai, so I'm sure he wanted to showcase some of his striking, but
yeah, true.
You have to put it all together. When you have such great grappling like that, you have to put it all together. That one hurt, man. I'm sorry. It really hurt.
He'll be back for sure.
Gunnar Nelson, Gunnar, versus Brian Barberena, man. That was a great grappling showcase from Nelson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Gunnar, we kind of saw this coming, but when Gunnar takes you down, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Brian, he looks like he's not fit for today's UFC fighters. I guarantee you, if you put him like back in 2000s days, early 2000s, where it's like Tank Abbott style, like just brawl, Brian is like top contender.
Yeah, that is his style for sure.
The look and everything. But
just old school dog.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't work out. I don't think he'll ever be able to crack, top 10, especially in the welterweight division. Coleman event, Justin Gaethje gets it done, shocks both of us against Fiziev.
Dude, I wish it was a 5 rounder. I feel like if it was 5, like Justin could have got a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, this fight turned out how we all expected it to be. It was a war.
Yep.
Both guys with their explosive leg kicks, but Gaethje just doing what he does best, bro. Was that his 7th fight in the night?
Yeah. I think every single fight he's been in, he's had a performance bonus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think it was like $500K total.
Yeah.
God, that's gangster, bro.
That's crazy. And I mean, the UFC that's probably like the perfect signing ever. The best ever signing, because he might not be consistent or be the levels ahead of like being a champion, but man, does he put on the show. That guy can make the UFC money anytime he wants to.
Yeah. He's back in the win column, so
Yeah.
you give him whoever, he'll fight.
Yeah. A little interesting, man. We've talked about how Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, and Michael Chandler are just in this weird dead zone where it's like, obviously they can't fight for a title, but they bring so much money and they're looking for money fights. And I thought we would see Fiziev beat that, but like, man, they're just levels ahead of anyone that's 5 through 15 in the rankings for lightweight.
Yeah, it's surprising to see Fiziev fade a little bit.
Yeah, right. Even Dariush, a lot of people thought Gamrot would beat Dariush, but man, it's just so weird seeing how durable these guys are.
And I wouldn't even complain if they did a rematch, dude.
Yep. Yeah. So, what do you think is next for Gaethje?
Whoever, bro. Top 5.
Whoever. Maybe Dustin Poirier again. I think that'd be dope.
That again. Yeah, why not?
Especially since you have Oliveira versus Dariush, and then Chandler versus Connor, and then now we got Gaethje versus Poirier. I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Make it happen, bro.
Make it happen. What about Fiziev?
Dude, I just want a rematch. These two. I do. I thought it was such a good fight. Just so technical, bro.
You want like a fight night rematch, 5 rounds?
I want a 5 round. Whether it's co-main or main, just make it happen, bro.
Because it was definitely a lot closer than people think, regardless of like how much damage Fiziev had on his face.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even surprised they made it a 3 round. Usually they would make a fight like this a 5 round. So,
yeah, I think I'm always down for the rematch. I'm not too sure if Gaethje would be. I'm sure there's no reason for him to fight him again, but I think Fiziev versus Dan Hooker. Fiziev versus just another striker, why not? And then the main event, let's talk about what happened before. Colby Covington shocks everyone as the fill-in fighter for the main event. Are you shocked it wasn't Bilal Muhammad?
I'm not shocked
at
all. Nah.
Yeah.
That's how they do business over there.
Yep. Exactly. Leon Edwards defeats Kamaru Usman by majority decision. What a performance by Leon, man.
Yeah.
He completely nullified Kamaru's game plan.
He did really good stuffing the takedowns, man.
Yeah.
Really good. And when he did get taken down, like he got right back up.
Yeah. That was a crazy thing.
Kamaru didn't really offer much on the feet. Yeah, he did have some success, but like Leon won majority of the exchanges.
Yeah.
And it was the fence grab, which I thought, yeah, it was obvious, but that's what kind of made me question how they're gonna judge the fight.
With that point deduction.
Yeah. It was strange, but at the same time, I feel like Kamaru didn't do enough to win. I like to compare him all the time.
Yep.
But
that Tyron fight,
it's just that term, bro. Robbery. Like,
yeah.
Go compare this fight to Kamaru's fight with Tyron Woodley. It's so different.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It was weird to see how Kamaru didn't change up his takedowns. He was just always looking for that single leg. And then striking wise too, I mean, I used to preach his jab He had such a great jab, but it was kind of lost in his last two fights. So that was kind of questionable too. But yeah, to make it seem like Kamaru won is crazy. I think a draw was a little bit more likely, but I did have a feeling after that fight that Leon did enough to not get the draw.
Yeah.
But man, it's so weird seeing Kamaru not be champ.
It's weird. Like, what do you do with him after this?
Exactly, yeah.
You know, it's over.
Yeah. And that's why I was kind of hoping he would retire, considering his knees, you know?
Right. How do you feel about Colby being next?
It makes sense. If I were Dana White, yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Money-wise, like, how do you not do that?
Exactly. Like, Leon's claiming Dana White privilege, which I agree. Colby brings out the views. He brings the views. He brings the fans out, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. I did this whole video of, like, you know, the blueprint that Dana White follows is everyone wants to see the bad guy lose. People are willing to pay money to see the bad guy lose. So that's just how it is for Colby.
How do you predict the fight goes?
Man, this one's a little bit more interesting. It's because it's like it's just another Kamaru Usman type, where, you know, wrestling. But as far as like the mental warfare that Colby brings is a lot different than Kamaru. Colby just says anything to get under your skin. Kamaru, on the other hand, is, you know, more respectful. But I think I feel like Leon kind of edges out Colby in that fight because of the striking, because we've seen what Leon can do to defend a takedown.
Yeah.
But that one's still a close one. I wouldn't be surprised if Leon is an underdog again.
Me too. I mean, he opened as an underdog, like a slight underdog, which was surprising to me. But I do agree. Like Colby's just an expert at just saying something in the conference that'll just get under your skin, bro.
Yeah.
He's just so good at it. But I think this division has given Leon almost too much time to practice on what he needs to. And that's defending the takedowns, and we saw it right there.
Yep.
And clearly he's great on the feet, and I think he's a better striker than Colby, and I think he takes that fight.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't
dude,
know.
The welterweight division is just like after each other right now.
Right? Yeah.
You know, Hamza's trying to fight Colby in the PI. Burns is like, Colby's not next, and Bilal just coming out. He's like, you gotta respect the work that I put in.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere.
Yeah. How do you feel about Dana White announced Bilal versus Shavkat?
Yeah. It's the Leon treatment, bro. You get throwing them under the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you don't sell fights, you're gonna have to work the long way up, you know.
He gave him Shavkat. Shavkat Rakhmonov.
I mean, it's the same thing that happened with Kamaru. Kamaru was on like an 8-fight win streak until he got the title. Same thing with Leon, 10 fights. Same thing with Bilal, 10 fights. So that's what happens when you don't talk trash, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just the game, man.
And the land follows Bilal Muhammad on Instagram, and like Bilal will talk the most trash through social media, but I just don't. Social media nowadays is so oversaturated with like call outs that none of it really comes to fruition in real life. So Bilal needs to work on like just talking shit, unfortunately.
He'd be a menace because he's a great fighter, dude.
Yeah.
Shit talking would make it so much better.
Yeah. But what's dope is he's taking fights against people like Sean Brady, who's like what 5 ranks below him now.
Yeah.
Shavkat. So if he does
Imagine.
beat Shavkat,
Yeah.
which is a very good possibility, it's gonna raise his stock, and it'll make more people excited to see him fight. So that fight's gonna happen regardless. Leon versus, or the winner of Leon with versus Colby against Bilal. So Bilal just has to wait another, I don't know, 8-9 months for a title shot.
I think he does it.
Yeah.
He's like Marab to me in this division, bro.
Marab, yeah.
Yeah. No, we can't stop him. Shout out to Anderson, though. Got the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well overdue, to be honest. But
right? Yeah. It's dope. Okay. Let's talk about the fight card this weekend. Marlon Vera versus Cory Sandhagen for the main event.
Damn, AT&T Center, bro. Wow.
Sort of a. I think this will be a really good card.
I think so too.
There's some solid fights in the main card.
Mm-hmm.
Prelims is prelims, but let's talk. You can talk about whatever fight you want. Go ahead.
Dude, my eyes are on Chidi and Albert. I'm interested in that one. That's like Njokuani and Derive is like your classic striker versus wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw in Chidi's last fight with Gregory, that was a crazy fight.
That was one with the cut, right?
Yeah, with fuck. But obviously Derive's he's dangerous on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But Chidi's he's like Gaethje. He'll use his grappling when he needs to.
Oh, okay.
Just to defend. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I got Njokuani by TKO.
Not too familiar with both of those fighters. Why is this shit not popping up now? But the fight that I am excited for is Manel Kape.
Fuck yeah.
Versus where is it? Disappeared now.
With Alex Perez.
Yeah. That one should be really good. Me and my girlfriend just saw him at LVAC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's chatting it up with one of his coaches, I guess.
Manel?
Yeah.
He's a small dude.
He's a small dude, man. Flyweights are small.
God damn.
I told my girlfriend, I was like, man, if I was a UFC fighter, I'm like 5'6", 5'7", I'd have to fight at flyweight. And I have to fight these dudes, too,
God. Can you imagine?
Fuck. I cannot.
You get punched like 10 times, bro. You won't even know it. Yeah, both these guys are ranked top 10 right now. I think it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah.
I just, I don't think Alex Perez has been the same since he fought Figgy. Because his last fight, he was like, it was a brutal submission by Pantoja, bro. That was hard to watch. But then you have Manel Kape, who's on the 3-fight win streak. He's quick. He's explosive, man.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk about him enough.
Yeah. He has that. He has knockout power as a flyweight too, which is incredible to see. Because for flyweights, you always see just endurance and pace and just fast hands, fast striking. Everything is fast, fast. He's almost like John Dodson. Remember when how John Dodson was like just so fast and explosive, man? Didn't DJ say he was like the fastest flyweight he's fought?
Yep. Yeah, man. That's exactly what he said.
Spooky John Dodson. I miss that guy. Nate Landwehr. Do you remember that fight? He was in the same card as Chito versus Cruz. He had that he was the co-main.
Yes.
And it was a fucking back and forth. They were tired.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good. So I'm excited to see him again. He was supposed to fight Alex Caceres though. And
obviously Ryan got
I think on the Marab card. Yeah. So that would have been cool. But Holly Holm versus Yana Santos. I'm not familiar with Yana at all.
For those that don't know, that's Thiago Santos' wife.
Oh, I was like Russia, and her last name is Santos.
Yeah, she's been out because she did get pregnant, but she's coming off a first round TKO loss. This was which was 2 years ago, actually.
Oh,
but yeah, Holly. Damn, she's 41. She's still going, man.
She's 41.
She's 41, dude. This will be her 14th fight in the UFC, and
god damn.
She last fought in it was last year, but it was a decision loss. So,
oh,
yeah,
kind of on the downhill slope.
Downhill, but I see Holly getting a TKO.
Just because of her pace that she brings too.
Mm-hmm. Her pace, she's really good with her distance too.
Yeah,
utilizing the kicks. That's what I've always liked about Holly, dude.
I really wish Holly stayed a champ for a little bit longer.
I know. Remember Red Rock?
Yeah, man.
Remember that? It was just me and you, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, me and you were the only ones yelling for Holly.
Yeah. Never again, bro. Those things are a waste of money. It was like probably like what, $20 entry, and then it's just full of old ass men.
Old people. We're standing casuals. Up in the back like weirdos and shit.
That was crazy. What a fight, man.
God.
It's hard to go against Holly because I do like her as a person too. But I mean, if you're not doing too well for Santos's side, I'll go with Holly. Why not? Main event, number 3 ranked Marlon Vera is fighting number 5 ranked Cory Sandhagen.
Fight of the year.
Fuck.
Hasn't even started, bro.
I'm so scared for this fight.
I know.
I think Marlon right now is my favorite fighter, number 1. I love what he stands for. I love his fighting style. I love his attitude,
man.
But then Cory Sandhagen,
where it's like, don't be scared, baby. It's just you.
Yeah.
You and only you.
Oh my god. I like Cory Sandhagen because he's so technical with his striking. He has this, I don't want to, this is not bad in any way, but he has a serial killer mind, like just face, like a deadpan face.
Yeah.
His eyes are just zero emotion, you know?
It's like Prince Harry, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. This one's really hard, but of course I'm going Marlon Vera.
Marlon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It's hard because like both these guys have fought like the best in the division, man.
Yep.
They're not scared of accepting whoever the fuck's in front of them. So I think this one's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be a very technical fucking match. Sorry, but yeah, I think Marlon pulls it off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm scared about, of course, is that Marlon can't win the early rounds. Hopefully he can turn it up halfway through the second. But I'm just scared of, I mean, he's fighting like Dominic Cruz 2.0, you know. The only way Cory wins is by decision, though. I think Marlon Vera's just got some crazy adamantium skull, you know. He just cannot get knocked out. He cannot get rocked. So,
and he's smiling while doing it, man. There it is, bro. There it is.
Man, oh man. Yeah, of course I'm going Marlon Vera. I think it's gonna be around 3 or 4 TKO KO.
Me too.
Hats off to Cory. I think he's still a great fighter, but my whole heart is with Chito.
Absolutely.
Whole heart.
Oh, it's gonna be huge. AT&T.
AT&T.
How crazy is that? That's gonna be nuts.
I really like that. This fight was supposed to be an Apex fight, and like as soon as they announced that, I was like, man, why is this? This does not deserve to be in an Apex. So I'm so happy they moved it to a bigger venue like this. Also, you should watch the UFC's YouTube channel just posted a video about Marlon Vera. It's Marlon Vera fights for his daughter's smile. And it's just a good documentary type about, you know, his family, pretty much, his daughter. So if you're trying to cry, that's a good video to watch.
Uh-oh.
Bowie, mother. All right. Do you have your list for the game that we're about to play?
No.
Somewhere.
What list?
The
that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So if you could have your own MMA organization and you can pull any fighter from the UFC that's not a champion, who would you grab?
Where are we starting?
Let's start from women's lowest weight division up to men's heavyweight.
So women's flyweight?
Women's strawweight.
Strawweight, damn it. Yeah. I got Rose.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
A lot of my choices are based off like
strikers.
Not just strikers, but the ones that bring out the fans pretty much.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You got Rose. I also have Rose. It's kind of an obvious decision. I like her her personality.
Yeah, it's very inspirational, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Flyweight. Women's flyweight.
Blanchfield.
Damn, man. Me too. Me too.
Damn it. Here we go.
I did try to mix in like wrestlers and strikers just to make it, you know, more universal. What about bantamweight though? We're probably different. Might be
Pena.
Really? Me too.
Damn it.
Yeah, because Pena is like she's good on the mic. She can bring in, you know, the people. And she's championship level caliber skills. So yeah, Pena. But then, I mean, there really isn't much competition anyways. I'd even do a women's featherweight, because there's no one in that area. All right, what about men's flyweight?
Kai Car France.
Nice, yeah. I went with Tatsudo.
Okay.
Just because I'm biased.
I just like the energy from Cairo, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that too. Men's bantamweight.
Sugar.
Yeah, I got Sugar Sean too. Obviously that's the best like heel person I could take from that.
I wonder who we picked for featherweight.
Oh, we might have something different.
Oh, really?
Who did you take?
Max?
Oh, yeah, I picked Ilya.
Okay.
Only because he's younger.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to see Max fight, you know. Even though obviously I'm cheering for him against Arnold Allen, but I just want to see him healthy overall.
Yeah.
What about lightweight?
Michael Chandler.
That one's good. I picked Jalen Turner because he's a striker. I kind of see sort of like a Anderson Silva-esque body type from him, of course. What about welterweight?
That one was hard.
Yeah.
It was like a pick between Colby or Hamza, just because they're both good on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both just dogs, you know?
Yeah. I went a little bit younger. I went Shavkat or Jack Della Maddalena.
Mm-hmm.
Jack obviously knows how to get the crowd going. Maybe not through talk, but through what he can do in the cage. And then Shavkat, obviously. Dude, it's scary, man. There's he fought someone a little while ago, and they did like the weigh-in stare downs, and he has the flag and his hat, and I think he's like 6'3", and then his opponent's like 5'5". So it's just this like Darth Vader-esque presence looking at this short ass dude. It is great picture. What about middleweight?
I got Izzy.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Love his striking. He's here for the culture, bro, for the youth.
Yeah. Gotta bring in the anime fans, huh?
Yeah.
I considered Hamzat as a middleweight, so I put Hamzat in there. But I also put Robert Whitaker. I just like the dude. And then for light heavyweight,
Prohaska.
Yeah.
Prohaska up there. Put Yuri.
Yeah, me too.
You see his toe?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Did you hear what he said? Where he got it?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
God,
Dude got frost. That's the first frostbitten patient in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Rips it off.
Yeah. Puts it back, dude. I also got Prohaska. And then for heavyweight,
Bam Bam. I put Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. Nice.
Yes. Love me some Bam Bam.
I had to get an Englishman in there. I got Tom Aspinall. So I think that'd be good. It's always fun thinking about new organizations and what they can do. And I was thinking too, like, once the Venom contract comes up for their uniforms, imagine if Ruka Sport signed up as the next sponsor, man.
That'd be cool. I got some pants on right now, dude. The joggers on. They're so comfy.
Dude, you should go to the Ruka gym.
I know. I want to go see Cheeto and be like, dude, the lamb, what's up?
I always wonder how those guys make their way in. Like, do you know who Helen Yee and the Schmo?
Yeah.
I always wonder how they get their start. Like, how do they just talk to more relatively unknown fighters and then just gradually move on up a little bit more and a little bit more?
Yeah, it's interesting how they... I wonder how Dana handpicked these guys.
Yeah, that too.
Know? Yeah.
Because Dana White's very articulate about who he wants in the press.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, man. For Dana, like the biggest one is Ariel Helwani, right?
Man.
I don't know. I guess if you don't want to be asked the hard questions, Dana White can do whatever he wants. That's his organization, I guess. And you are trying to continually grow the sport of UFC or of MMA, I guess. So yeah, you do want to get asked questions that aren't trying to downgrade it. I don't know. What's your take? Are you taking the good and the bad if you're Dana White?
Probably not. You can see how annoyed he gets. Wait,
yeah.
Ariel would be the first one.
Yeah.
I get it.
It was funny moments.
It's good for business. That's what that is.
Yeah. And it's not like Dana White can't handle those hard questions from Ariel or whoever. He's not shy to be rude to whoever. So
yeah, he never like works around the bush and stuff. He just goes straight into it. Yeah. Straight in or like
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's very curious how reporters just gradually work their way up. I was thinking about doing the same thing. I really want to talk to Ray Waters one of these days on the podcast or something. All right. Have you heard about, the MSG Sphere, right? That they're building here in Vegas?
Yeah.
So it's this like multi-billion-dollar thing. And guess who their first artist is going to be? To christen the arena or whatever it's called.
Who is it?
It's fucking U2.
Oh my fucking god.
Talk about the worst possible people to choose.
You're saying the fucking band that made its way to my fucking Apple Music?
Yeah. They're in my Apple Music and are still in my Apple Music as the only entries.
How the fuck did they get in there?
It's so stupid, man. What a terrible decision.
You can get like Metro Boomin or something. God damn it. You too. You'd rather get the Jabberwockies in there, bro.
You ever seen the Jabberwockies yet?
Live? No.
No. Man.
What's up,
bro?
You too.
I wouldn't mind.
The last time I saw the Jabberwockies was when CMC threw that ball at the Rams game.
Oh.
They did the halftime show. I was like, those aren't the original ones.
Damn, that was recent though, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty recent. I still can't believe he threw that shit.
That's funny. Yeah, right.
God dang.
Yeah, man. I don't understand who the fuck likes U2. If I were on like the city council, there's a lot of stuff I would change in Las Vegas, and U2 is not one of them.
Yeah, that makes me want to go watch the Bono episode on South Park.
This whole past week, I mean, we're like when we're playing Warzone or whatever, we're throwing like did you do your taxes, CFD, Gargalons, all that. I I got my girlfriend. I was like, hey, do you like fish sticks? She was like, fish sticks? Yeah, I like fish sticks. I'm like, what are you, a gay fish?
Yeah, man.
She has no idea about that episode. I wanted to watch it with her, but she's not a fan of South Park.
No, maybe she'll like the Japanese toilet one.
I was thinking about showing her that one too.
Pretty good.
Anything you want to talk about?
I know Grasso was just talking about how it's a potential card in September in Mexico. She's targeting for Mexico with the rematch with Valentina.
Oh.
And I feel like the UFC could make such a banger card with that.
Yeah. I think there should be a 3 championship fight card.
Mm-hmm. To kick off the Mexico card, kick off the Mexico PI.
Oh, yeah. So is that's going to be open in this year?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's this year.
Oh.
I know they're building it for sure.
Man, they can do a lot.
Yeah. Imagine how many fighters are going to come out of that, bro.
Yeah. Even Justin Gaethje is 63% Mexican. You can have that, dude.
What else we got this week? We got John Wick.
Oh, that one got a really good rating on what, Rotten Tomato? I think it's the best rating out of all 3.
Yeah, I'm going Sunday. Rest in peace to Lance, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see how players are crowding around his character on Destiny and stuff?
Because
he did a voiceover for that, but they're all spoiling his character and stuff. I thought that was cool.
What was I gonna say? Oh, if you're in a zombie apocalypse and you can choose your group, Are you picking Keanu Reeves, Bear Grylls, The Rock?
What the fuck?
The Rock, or David Goggins to lead your group?
Like them in character, like Keanu Reeves is like John Wick, or is it just Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves?
yeah. No, it has to be the character.
Their character, and that has to be John Wick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
I was hoping you'd put Frank Castle in there because I would have chosen him.
Oh, yeah, we should do characters, huh?
I'm not picking The Rock.
Okay, what if it's Shazam Rock? Or not Shazam, damn. Black Adam Rock. Did you watch that, Shazam? No? You're not planning on watching it?
Wait.
The second one.
The second one's coming out, right?
It's already out, I think.
It's already out? I didn't watch it. I watched the first one, that's it.
Oh, okay. A lot of bad stuff about that one, too. Like, it's not making as much money as they thought it would.
Damn.
It just feels like, when you're watching the trailers, it feels like a old school superhero movie, though. You know? It feels cheesy.
Yeah. Maybe DC should just continue with Peacemaker and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because being chilling really surprised me.
They really have to go rated R.
Yes.
Dark. Make it dark. There's no reason to have PG-13 DC.
Yeah. Stop trying to compete and just
exactly
do what you do best.
I mean, you saw how well the Joker and Deadpool did as a rated R movie. Mm-hmm. Logan. Was Deadpool rated R? Am I thinking about Logan? Maybe both.
Damn.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Logan was terrific. The Joker, Batman, all that stuff. I hope James Gunn can do something about it.
I hope so. Because he got rid of the greatest Superman ever, so.
North Korea is setting up a, what was it, nuclear war?
Yeah.
Against...
when they announced that they have 800,000 volunteers.
Yeah.
I mean, like voluntold? Come on. Think they got choices out there?
I gotta wonder how it's like living in North Korea.
Yeah. Like immediately after I saw that news, I looked up YouTubers that like to sneak in there a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, do their vlogs. I think it's crazy how clean the capital is. You know? Like their little where they march.
Yeah.
It kind of looks. It looks too artificial.
Yeah.
You know, fake. It's kind of creepy. Yeah. To be honest,
it feels like a TV show.
Yes.
You know.
It's like you're driving through the Universal tour, like that.
Yeah, it's like too clean cut. When something's too perfect, it feels weird, spooky, you know?
Like, what's going on behind all this?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Is that all for today? Oh, 50 minutes? Yeah, we can cut it. What is your song suggestion of the day?
Okay, Heartache on the Dance Floor by John Party.
John Party. Ooh,
that's my dude.
I was just singing country last night. Let's see. I will go with Roll Me Up and Smoke Me by damn, what's his name? Willie Nelson.
Damn. Legend.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see y'all next week when we react to Marlon Vera versus Cory Sandhagen. And thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace.